Cooper. Good morning. Good morning, Lola. So, this is my morning attire. And I have a headlamp on because it's raining and it's dark. So, I don't know if you can see my clock, but it's... What is that? 20 to 7. And it's still pitch black outside. Can you see my windows over there? Well, not exactly pitch black, but still pretty dark. That's because it's raining and overcast. So yeah, it's raining today. And the symphony out here is crazy because they waited, because I was waiting for the rain to die down so I could come out. And some people don't appreciate the late feeding schedule. Good morning, Delilah. Oh. Let's get this show on the road. So a lot of people say, oh my gosh, how much time does it take to feed all those animals? It really doesn't take long because we have a system. So here we go. All right, so first I'm gonna start with my doggies. And everybody has a bin, each animal, or I should say species maybe, because the turkeys and them are kind of mixed with the chickens. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So, starting with the dogs, I have 6 dogs. One has no teeth, so she gets soft food and everybody else gets dry because poor baby has no teeth. So I am making those quite simple here. Ta-da! So let me show you that. Oops. So I got a bin of dry food, portion it out. Big dog, which is Ziggy, gets the big bowl. Everybody else gets the small bowl, and then I have one wet food. Dogs, check, done. Also, sometimes in the winter, I want them to be a little bit heavier, have a little more fat to keep them warm. So, because I really don't have any long-haired animals except for Ziggy. And as you can see, he's actually cut. His hair's cut because he sheds and the hair is everywhere. So I keep him cut. So I need the extra layer of fat. So I give them all once a day a scoop of cottage cheese. So breakfast is served. So this is what I mean by everybody has a bin. Watch out, Zig. See? This is pigs. My ducks, turkeys, peafowl, and my goats. And the chickens actually get the same as the turkey, duck, and peafowl, except on the side I add worms for the turkey and the peafowl because, and sometimes the ducks, because they need more protein. So I add some worms for them. And then I add for the chickens, I add grit. And if they're laying, I add oyster shell and grit. All right, so the pigs get a mixture of the potbelly pig food. I have some dried beets, a few hay pellets, not much, it's alfalfa, some cracked corn, and the cracked corn is more to stretch it. And then usually I have scraps, leftovers from whatever, dinner, neighbors, and then I buy my marked down apples, and they each get about half an apple because I like them to have the fiber but not the sugar. So that's it for the pigs. Oh, and I do add water to this. I don't give it dry because it can get stuck in their throat. So I'll fill the water to about here, and it's really soupy. There we go. Big food. Done. So next I have my goats. And these are alfalfa, and I think it's a blend pellet. And I have the corn, and I have the dried beets. And what I'd like to do is add some goat mineral or goat finisher pellets. And they get this in addition to some hay. I usually moisten the pellets so that the minerals will stick and not just go to the bottom and fall on the ground. I'm gonna moisten them a little bit, not too much water. And then I put the minerals and just kind of free sprinkle them. They do have like Salt Lake and free minerals also. But what I've noticed is when I don't do this mixture is they tend to get really bloated. So this way, I add this to their hay or, yeah, bale of alfalfa and goats. Check, done. All right, next are the birds. So I got a picture here of the mixed feed. I added about a half a cup of grit and about a cup of dried worms. Birds, check. So I feed my dogs first inside while I feed the outside animals, and then I can let them out to go potty. So, Ziggy, Cooper, and Lola. See, because of the rain, it's awful muddy. Oh, my ducks are dirty, dirty ducks in the mud. You too. So, because I have the worms on top, I'm going to try to feed the ducks and the turkey and the peafowl so they get most of the worms. Save the grit to go to the bottom. You guys are wet, wet, wet too. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness, baby girl, I got to put some dry hay in your pen and get you a better cover. I do. Your food's all wet. Yeah, I do. Let's get that fixed up. Good morning, Morty girl. Good morning. Good morning. What do you think of all this water out here? Huh? What do you think? What do you think of that? You said, I don't really care. I just want my breakfast. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, well, I'm going to wait for my son to bring me some hay. And while he's doing that, I'm going to feed the angry masses over there. Can you hear that noise? She is not patient. Ellie Mae said patience is not in her vocabulary. I'm coming, Ellie Mae. I'm coming. Are you hungry? I take it you're a little bit famished. Just a little bit famished. All right, well, I did not get to record me feeding Ellie Mae, but if you notice, it's a lot quieter out here. So she's like, yeah, speak for yourself. But the pigs are eating. So now I'm coming back to my fowl. Normally, like I said, it takes me maybe 15, 20 minutes to feed all my animals. Today I'm taking a little extra time for, I don't know what that was, for the water, the rain. I need to get dry bedding in for everybody. So we're going to do that while we're feeding. So even though this is my duck pen, I have one turkey in there because he was beating up on my other turkey. So I had to pull him out and put him in here. And then I have 2 ducks in there because these ducks were beating up on that duck because there are too many boys in a pen. So, and I have 1 rooster in there because I already have 3 roosters in this coop. But these 3 roosters seem to get along Just that one, they didn't really like him. Sorry, guy. So that's what this pen is, a combination. We're gonna put some dry bedding in the sheltered areas of the pens and coops. That's what I'm doing over here. Breaking up some dry hay for this baby girl to lay in so she can be dry and warm. What do you think of that? She's like, I guess. Here, Indigo. You got a dry bed, fresh water, food. Oh, and yes, I said they're gonna fluff up now. So wet out here, huh? So wet. But that looks better, and you got a roof. Keep you dry. Okay, baby girl? All right, so now their pen wasn't wet, but I like to have some fresh, dry straw down. They're all eating. Oh, achoo! Excuse me. No eggs today, huh? Do I have any eggs over here? I just dumped it up there because their food trough is way in the back and I gotta climb in and get that. But they all bum rush the door, so I just put feed up here for them. You guys need some more? Oops. There you go. What? Okay. Next pin over there. Delilah. They're going to need some fresh water, but the rain is... Alright. So it's all wet and muddy, but they do have dry bedding back there. Yay! Alright, food, water, check. Alright, let's go to the other corral and feed those goats over there. Then I want to put some bedding in her house. Come on, Delilah. Oh, I know. Well, you ate once, so you want seconds. You know, I know. This weekend is pancake weekend.
Do you want some of those rabbits too?
She said her very upset about the whole situation. My baby girl. Complaining all the way. Good morning, Pepe. You still hungry too? I brought some extra veggies.
Hey.
Hold on, let me try to get it to you. Well, you don't want to wait, huh? Okay. He said, I'll just take that off your hands. All right, rabbits. Check. That's bedding, and he said it tastes good though. It's the best tasting bed I've ever had.
I love you so much, but you gotta get out of there.
Are you back to complain some more? Huh? You got hay, water, mud. You've been everywhere. Okay, exactly what's the problem? Huh? What? Who said that? Tell me again. I can't. What? Oh my goodness. Oh mama's goodness. Oh mama's goodness. Yes, I know. Mama's goodness. That's my goodness. You're gonna eat the hay out of the house instead of laying on it. Do whatever you feel you gotta do. I completely understand.
Here. You got it all over your head.
All right, dry bedding, goats, check.
House.
She's crying because the rain started coming down and she's so far from her house. I know, you're getting wet. Come on. Let's go to your house. Come on, let's get dry. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Let's get to your house where it's dry. Come on. We're almost there. We're almost to your house. Come on. Come on, Delilah. Almost to your house, baby girl. She's like, she ain't feeling this rain today. Come on. There's your house. All right, so basically, everybody's dry enough. You guys dry in there? Yeah, I tried to come out. That frizzled chicken. This is a frizzled chicken, the curly one. In case you're wondering, that's how they're supposed to look. He's not abused or neglected. That's just how they look. Alright. Rain's coming down again. The ducks all have dry bedding. And one bully turkey. There's dry bedding. And turkeys. Dry bedding. What about you? You like the rain, don't you? I can tell you like it. I can tell. Yes, I can. Indigo. This is her house. They can't see her way over there. Everybody's dry. Enough. Okay, well, it's time for me to get out of this rain. My yard's gonna be pretty wet. I wish I had like about a half ton of like grass seeds that I could just, and then maybe by the time the rain's done, it's supposed to rain till Thursday night or through Thursday. So for today and tomorrow, it'll probably rain and then it'll be back to like 90 something. So anyways, yeah, wish I had some grass seeds. That would be ideal. Get the grass started growing out here. All right, well, that wasn't exactly my morning routine because I don't usually have to deal with rain here in Arizona. And it did rain pretty hard. So, anywho, see you later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share.